Welcome to Primo Trailer Sales and a first look at a brand new 333 BHKS in Coachman's Catalina series. They've been building fine quality Coachman Catalinas for over 51 years now, so they certainly have refined the process. I'm going to start up front here. Notice our power jack on this large unit, really handy if you're on a long trip getting on and off your tow vehicle. We've got two 20-pound tanks hidden underneath the cover here for you. We've got a large battery rack so we can have up to 3 batteries if we wished. We've got a long stone guard here for you, so 24 inches high on the front, and you'll notice the nice raked front, so if you are planning a long trip and you have a good sized tow vehicle here, certainly this will help to cut the wind for you. We've got large stabilizer jacks in all 4 corners. We've got our pass-through storage here in the front, so lots of room for extra tables, chairs you may want to bring with you, the fishing rods, you name it, you've got space there. We've got our 18-foot large powered awning here, partially out right now. You'll see the nice LED strip light here, so it gives you that nice soft light at night if you're just coming in, so you can see what you're doing when you're setting up, but it's not drawing a lot of power off your battery. We've got 2 outside speakers here for you. You'll notice the windows are all tinted, so it helps to keep the heat down inside for you. We've got an exterior outlet here, so you can plug in any accessories you wish, whether it's extra lights or perhaps a laptop if you're working on the road. So this is one of our 3 slide outs here. This is our kitchen slide. As we head towards the back here, we'll notice that we've got some of our exterior appliances, furnace and hot water tank are centrally located if you need to get to them or check on things. We've got our large outside kitchen. So hopefully this is the hub of where you'll be cooking on the road. You'll notice the nice large shade here provided by the door, so it's well over 6 feet. I would say about 6'5" under here. We've got shade in from the sun. We've got protection from the rain. You'll notice we've got the Coleman grill here, so we can basically cook anywhere we wish. We can take it onto the picnic table, take it to the beach. We've got a plug-in outside here, so you've got just a ton of counter space. If you'll notice how much space we have here, you've got lots of space for extra accessories, whether it be a coffee maker. We've got room for a microwave here. Just a ton of space up top to, again, store all the plates and dishes you wish. So you really can cook, 80% of your meals outside. Then you've got your large fridge here, so whether it's an extra drink fridge or snack fridge for the kids. You've got a dedicated drawer already for your cutlery, extra accessories, add your spices in there. So it's just a well thought out exterior kitchen that allows you to be outside with the kids and the family most of the day. Between the shade there and the awning, we've got our spare tire in the back. We've got our hollow bumper so we can store our sewer hose there. You notice again we've got cross ventilation here with the slides. In between the 2 slides here, which is great, we've got a natural kind of privacy curtain with the 2 slides. So we've got an outside shower here, so you can easily set up a true outside shower if you wish. And there's a little handle to be able to hold on to the top of the shower. If you've got little kids, they can basically put the Rubbermaid bin just below. Could be a bathtub, could be your exterior shower for the kids. We've got plug-ins here for our water. We've got our onboard water tank here located just above the shower, so our easy inlet. And we've got our power cord. And just below that, all our sewer outlets. So everything nice, centrally located, easy to get to. Large windows on our main slide here. All the bottoms will open up as well. You'll notice they're all, again, tinted, so it does help to keep that heat down. And you'll notice that we do have windows on both ends of the slide, so we can really see what's happening outside. If the kids are playing outside and you want to keep an eye out on them from the inside, you can do that. We're going to take you inside this fantastic unit here, and you'll see how much those slide outs that we just saw on the outside really open things up. It really does change what they can do with the interior layouts. So you'll notice here, as we first come in the door, the island, which is a feature that a lot of our customers are asking for, and this unit with the dual slides on either side allows them to factor in an island here and gives you additional storage, more prep space in the kitchen. We'll take a look at that a little closer in a minute. As we come in the door, directly to our right, great amount of storage here, so spots to tuck in, boots, shoes, some additional storage up top. You could put in some shelving there, you can drop the keys and wallet and things like that when you come in. We've got all our displays in terms of our monitor panel, in terms of how full our tanks are, all centrally located, so if you want to just pop off and check levels, we can do that just from inside the door without having to go through the trailer. We've got our water pump switch, our hot water tank switch here, so very centrally located. 2 of our 3 slide switches are located here, and we've got some inside and outside light switches. Just to the right of that, we've got our entertainment section here, so as you can see, we've got a nice bright LED TV that comes standard in the unit. We've got storage for media above and below. And then we've got our entertainment center here that controls all of our features. So our inside and outside speakers are all controlled from here. We've got DVD player built in, so we've got inputs for MP3 players, iPods. We've got even an input for USB. So just a lot of features here built in, so you don't have to add much here. You could bring a video game system or something like that for the kids on an occasional rainy day, but that might be about it. So just a ton of storage as you come in the door, and then a nice centrally located entertainment area, which is directly across from the couch here, so nice easy viewing. As we turn our attention back to the kitchen, you'll notice we've got the stainless steel appliances here, so we've got a nice range here with a nice stainless range hood, 3 burner. On the front is a high output, so if you're ever at altitude or heading into the Rockies, things like that, that would be the burner to use at the front. We've got a large pots and pans drawer here on the bottom, so nice and large. We've got our built-in cutlery drawer here. You'll notice that all the countertops we have inside our Catalina series are all one piece, so you're never going to get any separation, which you may have had on an older unit where the vinyl sort of separates from the edge because it's a 2-piece counter. So it's one piece, very well thought through. We've got a louvered window here that we can louver out, so we get some cross ventilation. We've got a nice stainless microwave here in the kitchen. You'll notice the storage here on the island, so we've got 2 big doors, just a ton of storage here for you. A nice big sink, again nice deep sinks. We've got our high faucet here, so very easy to fill your pots. So just a ton of prep space here. And as we get to the end of our kitchen, we've got our centrally located fridge. We've got our 6 cubic foot fridge and freezer. And then just on our back wall to the kitchen, we've got our thermostat here that'll control our AC, which is ducted from front to back, and our heating as well, which is ducted through the floor from front to back. And while I mentioned the floor, you've got linoleum running right through the body, so right into the kids' room, right into the bedroom in the front. So minimal carpet here, which really makes it an easy cleanup. Underneath that linoleum, we've got true 5/8 plywood, which is a rarity in the industry, so you're not going to hear all kinds of creaks all over the place over time. They use as long as sheets as they can. Just to the right here, before we enter the kids' room, we've got our large deep pantry here, so just a ton of space to be able to store lots of cans and, again, all the food for the summer if you're staying in one spot. Just a ton of space here, so lots and lots of storage. So if you're having big family events, or you do have indeed a big family, again, you're not having to run out all the time. You can really pack up at the beginning of the season and offer your guests whatever they may wish. So as we enter the door here at the back, we've got a little pocket door, so we've got the privacy for the kids or guests depending on the situation. So the kids get their own room at the back. It's a really well thought out room, and you'll notice how bright it is here. Fairly dark day today. We've got a few lights on in here, but even if we didn't, you'd get a ton of light. We've got ventilation from all 3 sides, so even on a hot weekend, if you didn't want to rent air, you'd have the option not to. We've got lots of storage here. You'll note how deep this storage is. So you've got hanging storage here, but you've got a ton of room below that. So just a ton of storage for all the kids' stuff to go into, whether it be toys, clothes, extra little drawer here. We've got a nice little set of stairs, so easy to get up and down, especially if it's a young one. Nice deep bed here. We've got a 36-inch bed there. We've got a spot dedicated for a TV, or if in the future you wanted to add a secondary TV in the back, or for those dark days you could have, video games, things like that. We've got ventilation in the back through the roof. Lots of lights, as I mentioned. On the bottom on the other side, you've got the ability to make basically two beds separately, and then during the day you've got a couch, and you'll notice the fold-away bunk here. So this can have up to 4 beds, and certainly more if you wished. Just a wonderful kids' room, secondary room, with the way they've put together the bottom here with the dual separate beds. They're movable. You could relocate them to the top here. If it was really more for occasional guests, you could set up a couple of chairs here. It could be a den, could be an office. So you really have the versatility in the back here, which I love. As we head back towards the front, you'll notice the amount of space here. Nice large dinette, which also drops into a bed. Huge windows. We've got storage above the couch. The couch will drop down into a Davenport, so you've got an additional bed there. We've got dual entrances to the bathroom, so this is your main entrance for any guests that are coming in. Nice large shower here, so glass shower. We've got our skylight just above, so it makes it nice and bright in here, as well as we've got an additional vent as well with a fan. And what's nice is we have the ensuite door, so you have a direct entrance from the main bedroom. So at night you can lock one and not have to come out of the bedroom to enter the bathroom, which is great. And we've got a nice bright bedroom here. We've got cross ventilation both sides. We've got lots of storage just above the bed and right down the sides. And then underneath our bed, we've got additional storage there as well, so it's on a platform. All spring loaded, so it's storage underneath our bed as well. You know, it's ducting through the floor, so it'll be nice and warm here. And what I love is they haven't forgotten to add an outlet on either side, and you've got a place there to put some books, perhaps a CPAP machine if you have one, and additional lights, anything you may wish that you want to plug in, cell phones, things like that. There is a location for a secondary TV here, so if you did want to add a TV in the bedroom, that's something we could certainly take care of for you. We'd welcome you down to Primo Trailer Sales to come have a look at this wide open, stunning 333 BHKS in COACHMEN's Catalina series.